Hi and welcome to today's Off Perspective, and this topic is as off as it can get, very sensitive and not meant in any way to glamorize the act of offing oneself. Instead, we are looking at the act of ending one's life not from the anger and sad perspective people often view it from, but from the fact that these people are the bravest of us all. And polite reminder, if you currently have suicidal thoughts or know someone struggling with the same, please seek help from within or without. I know that nothing lasts forever, even the struggles you're in right now. Someday you'll notice what you're going through is in the past, so just hold on, continue working on yourself, your mind. So on to today's topic. What comes to mind when you hear someone off themselves? In most cases, people sympathize, wondering what could have pushed them into such lengths, with messages of mental illness is real spreading across social media. Everyone is saddened by the news, and some get angry, especially those who knew the disease properly. They'd be like, how could they do this to us? Leave us so soon without a warning. I was with them the other day and they seemed okay. Why didn't they just share and would have walked the walk together? It hurts to lose them. I hate them for doing this to us, the loved ones. Somehow, those left behind start making everything about themselves. But has anyone ever considered the deceased to be the bravest of us all? I mean, these are people who have heard since childhood that offing oneself is evil, and such people think they are ending the suffering by such an act, but in reality just initiate the eternal torment. If non-religious, these people have no surety of what's on the other side once dead. Both religious and non-religious people have absolutely no idea what lies next once off this world. They are afraid, scared even. Actually, they fear the after death more than the circumstances on earth pushing them into offing themselves, but choose it anyway. You see, to some extent, we are all mentally ill. Everyone has undergone extreme stress or depression at some point in their life. Well, except very young children, who even if they get stressed, they tend to forget fast and not internalize the suffering like adults do by continually meditating on the negatives. Most of us find ways to cope or deal with it every single time it shows up. Many are very good at it, overcoming the depression over and over, beating the illness every single time it shows up. You see, we choose fighting over ending it all. Why is that? We know for certain that none of us is getting out of this world alive, but we fight it off as much as we can. None of us wants to die, and yet this is the inevitable end for each of us. We console ourselves saying God made us and so will take us at His time, thereby viewing the decision to off oneself as a sin. But what about non-religious people? What's your excuse? Nature? Quantum power? You see, all of us are afraid, scared even of the unknown, that is life or no life after death. Now do you get where I'm coming from? Why I suggest those who decide and actually do off themselves are the bravest of us all? These people know all this and yet decide they don't want health conditions, old age, accidents, God, quantum power, nature, or whatever else is out there to end them. They take that power and decide to go on their own terms. We think they were sad and weak, as we view choosing to live with all life struggles and challenges as a sign of strength, yet these people are stronger than we will ever be. We are too weak to end it all. We choose what we can see and measure or estimate than the unknown that is life or no life after death. So hats off to them and hugs to them that have gone too soon. We'll join the afterlife someday, but we'll wait on God, nature, or whatever. Funny how we think dying of diseases is God's will and time. Why can't He just take people without them having to suffer illness? But we can't question now, can we? This way of perspective. What's your take?